welcome to Podtacular episode 212, Halo Reach Anticipation Show for the week of January 3rd, 2010.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Podtacular, the unofficial Halo podcast. I am your host, The Storm.
I'm your host, GLewis.
I'm your host, Brent Gamer.
I am your host, Painkiller05.
I am your host, ChuckieJ.
And I'm your guest host, ODST EJY.
Nice. Nice.
Host
No
of-
fusions. Nice.
Big hosts. And we are live, but we don't have live people. So,
That is.
They got tired of waiting.
I
Understand?
I mean, we were on and live at 3:30, which is kind of
It's the pre-show.
yeah. We had
Yeah, there's always a pre-show.
lots of interesting things go on before the show actually started. Because
Yeah.
we're starting almost an hour and a half late. But
That's
nonetheless,
okay.
here we are.
Here we are.
Into the new year, 2010.
I hear it's going to be a good one.
Fast.
Hope so.
Hopefully.
Better be.
Somebody's gonna pay.
And my pork and black beads, or black-eyed peas, which is supposed to be a good luck meal. So
Okay.
hopefully-
Yeah.
It's a southern thing, you guys understand.
No, we typically do that too.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Not this year, so maybe it'll be a bad year.
Hopefully not.
Like I was Friday the 13th.
What was Friday the 13th?
Never mind, you didn't get it.
Oh.
Anyway, this week we're doing the much delayed Reach Anticipation show from the world premiere trailer that was released on Spike's VGA's Awards, which was, I have to say, it was pretty nice. I thought it could have been better. I got more out of the ODST trailer than I did this one, but nonetheless, I thought it was still pretty good. What do you guys think about it?
You mean the trailer itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Huh.
thought it was pretty cool, man. I mean, it was a little bit disappointing because there was no gameplay.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be. It's a
Well,
teaser,
yeah.
not a trailer.
I was under the impression that there was an actual gameplay.
No.
No, but it was in engine.
Oh yeah, that was definitely in-game graphics.
Which was
This isn't a Sony teaser.
Which is pretty good. I thought they did a lot better with the face animations this time around. I thought that was done a whole lot better.
I mean, it's a lot of
Yes.
stuff to think about. I mean, I think it's subtly showing a lot of stuff that may be in the game.
Well, if you listen to the Bungie podcast too, they said it's a completely new team developing it.
Yeah.
That hasn't done the original Halo 1, 2.
No, don't say that.
Really?
You.
I'm sure there's some influence
You
over there, but it's supposed to be.
No. You heard wrong.
That's what they said on the podcast.
No. What they said on the podcast was that the people out there on the internets are saying that it's a whole new team. Nobody who was involved in Halo was involved in Halo Reach, and the guy who they were talking to said nothing could be further from the truth. You know that he's been with the team since Myth, and he's working on it. And there's a lot of people working on it that worked on the previous games. Yeah.
This is why we put
That
Chunky on the podcast.
Yeah. Good job, Chuck. I like it.
Covering our back.
Yeah, they were talking about all the rumors that were out on the internet about me.
Okay. Well, there were lots of them going on, so I guess I just got confused. Which
I can't blame you because I thought the same thing.
and it's like Chucky's like, wait, let me hear that again.
Yeah.
You're good to catch that kind of stuff for us.
Yeah. The 5 new Spartans. That's gonna be interesting.
Oh, that looks cool.
You mean 6 at once?
6.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's right.
That's what
Including
I was
the-
Other than the main character, I guess she's talking about
Right.
5. But I don't know. Did it seem to me
Definitely.
like it was possibly introducing kind of class style?
thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks-
That's what
looks
I'm
like-
thinking. I think
looks
they're
like
heading toward Call of Duty type gameplay.
Yeah.
Well, not really. I think it's
No.
more or less like you're gonna pick to be the sniper, and then so like your melees are less, but you can quick aim easier or something. You know, like you can't melee it. That's what I'm thinking.
I hope it's not.
That's kind
I
of
wanna
like
play
perks
it.
with COD.
I mean, not really. Get it? You don't really melee. You don't really have stats that go down or up. You just have like better guns and stuff. Isn't that right? I'm thinking like there's gonna be like actual like stat base, not just
Right.
weapons.
I don't know. What do you guys think? What if it was exactly like Halo, except you can pick your initial loadout?
It's too much like Call of Duty. I wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I mean, like if it was like a battlefield setting where there was not 4-on-4, if there was, I'm gonna give an example of just 25 people in a match at once, then it would work. But if it's just 4-on-4, I don't like it.
Well, it would make sense to me if you did that for something like campaign, where you like if they do like 6 online campaign, which I think they might do if they get the whole bandwidth thing figured out. Then you could specify a class you wanted to play during a campaign run, and then you would be basically the designated heavy weapons or sniper or close combat guy. I think that would
I
be.
just hope we don't. I hope we don't switch between characters like in COD or in ODST. I just like one main character.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That would.
Kind of like
Well, I
following
mean,
the arbiter
that's-
and everybody at once. I mean, I hope it's just we're just following that one dude.
I don't know. I'm looking for Halo Reach to be something different than what the last 3 Halos have been.
As long as the story just doesn't get confusing and makes perfect sense, I'll be happy with it because I'm just I want it to be more. Who dropped?
More what?
Painkiller dropped.
Yeah, I just want it to be more toward the story side. Like keep the multiplayer pretty much the same. I think don't mess with it, but just make a better story.
The thing is, though, we already have the multiplayer with Halo 3, so it's kind of like it's time for something a little different.
Okay, so how different do you want it?
Oh no,
That's the question.
I'm personally okay with the class thing, if they implement some kind of class structure. But again, that's me, so I know I'm looking forward to the campaign too.
You like the idea of a class structure? But you said you didn't like Call of Duty, and to make it more like Call of Duty. I'm just trying to see if I'm understanding this correctly.
I didn't say I didn't like.
Yeah,
I don't like Call of Duty not because of the class structure. I didn't like Call of Duty because they didn't have a dedicated server.
right.
I'm wondering-
Because of what they did to the PC gamers.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if
I mean,
I thought you didn't like the original one because of it.
I think the class structure is pretty cool because you drop in and you have a specific role you play, but you can still pick up other weapons from other classes, which is
right.
another cool thing that you can do.
Yeah, but then there won't be the big beginning of them rush toward a specific weapon. People can't really whore weapons like they normally do.
Well,
I
unless
think
there's certain you can't equip with, and then you can go rush.
Right. Yeah, but I think people would make more use of the map if they started with a weapon they liked off the bat instead of
it's
fight.
kind of
you could.
It's like MLG settings. I mean, Halo is known to
Right.
find a certain part of the map and then keep it so that it would totally get rid of strategy. It would make it more on just shooting people in the face like Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna say it's gonna get completely rid of strategy, but it's gonna highly diminish it. You know,
I mean,
right now, I mean, you're doing a bunch of stuff for your people running times in their heads and doing spawn points, but this one is pretty much you're just gonna be shooting people. If they want to do it for that, it's like Gears of War style that you just kill everybody and then they restart the round. Then I could see that being good. But if they want to keep it the same way, then yeah, I mean, I could. If they want to change it, that'd be fine. But if they want to keep it the same way, just keep it the same way. Don't change it.
But I think Halo 3 was that effort, and I think that should be the end of that part, and it's time for something different. And it doesn't necessarily have to be class structured, but you have a specific layout, and depending on what weapon you choose as your primary, it limits your secondary and what else you can do. So, in essence, there's kind of a class structure to it, but it's not limited like it is for Call of Duty.
What I want to change is basically make it so that there can't be any complaining about the multiplayer. Like, don't make it that if you shoot close to somebody's face, that you hit them in the face. You know, I want them to fix that part. I want them to keep it the same and just fix the stuff that's currently.
Well, if you want to fix, then ask for an update to the game, not a completely new game that just fixes the small little thing.
I don't think they can actually do that though.
Why not?
Do that with? I mean,
I think it's just like the entire engine.
Sorry, what were you saying, PK?
I think like in order to fix that stuff, they'd have to like redo like the entire game engine. Like I think it's just kind of a minor glitch, but
the game
caused by a big piece.
But the game engine isn't that big. It's maybe the max of 50 megs. And that's probably
well, I don't think what he's
You
saying
can't
is it's
change
not.
an engine for one little spot. Then you have to test it for every part of the game again.
I don't think he's saying it's a technological error on the part. I think he's saying that systematically it is flawed to the point where the map structure and everything else has been, designed around the current system.
Right.
And if you were to change that system, it would be messed up because the maps have already been designed for it. And it would require a new game that is, designed around the new system with the improvements that Greg would want with the new maps that revolve around that.
okay.
You kind of see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, like look at Halo 2. They had like the BXR and the BXB and all those other button glitches that they never managed to fix, but they fixed stuff like rocket flying and sword glitches.
Yeah.
Like flawed by design instead of specification.
I just find it weird that you can be in midair and flying one direction, and then you can sword lunge a completely different direction and kill someone. I think that's still a little messed up.
Super jumping was awesome.
That was
Yes.
They should bring
Yes.
jumping back.
I agree with that.
I never got into the whole super jumping thing.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever pulled one off, but I did do the sword rocket thing. That was pretty cool.
That was always.
I could never quad shot. That was always what I was bad at.
Yeah, I could never quad shot either.
I never button glitched. I played legit. I'm like, you cheaters.
I didn't have an Xbox at that time to really do that, so I got
I
stuck.
bet
in
Halo
Halo
2. That's 2005.
Was it 2005?
Actually,
Or
like today, sometime around this month, like this week, marks my 5-year anniversary of Xbox Live.
Really?
Now that I think of it.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a long
Yeah.
time.
it is.
Wow.
Some
Congrats.
some people have like 7 years from like beta testing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so any other thoughts on the trailer before we move on to another topic?
Yeah.
Well, what did you think about the flying vehicle that we saw?
Oh, the little
It's like a
helicopter thing? Kind of.
Was it the Hawk? Is it a Hawk? What is it? What do you think?
I was wondering the same thing, Greg.
Vehicle.
It looks there's some things that make it look like a hawk, but I'm not sure.
Looks bigger.
I don't know if it looks bigger than a hawk, but you mean bigger than a hornet?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like I think it looks like more of a personnel carrier than it does like an attack vehicle.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely a personnel character.
What are you talking about when you're saying Hawk?
The Halo Wars vehicle, the ultimate thing when you upgrade your Hornets all the way.
And your Anders.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about now.
They're more sleek, and they have more powerful weapons than the Hornets.
Right. I don't know. I think like ODST said, it's more like a personnel carrier. Like
It'd be pretty cool though, the extra games like that. Though, like, in the way that Halo's set up now, that basically would be pointless. A personnel carrier, unless it had, like, machine guns on every side of it.
No, if you look, there is machine guns on most sides of it. Like,
And you
I'm not saying it's like completely weak, but there's light machine guns on like the bottom and like the sides. Yeah, if you look at pictures.
Could be like a light insurgency kind of vehicle where you come in, drop, and then pull out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, even... what should I say?
I remember an episode of Podtacular where this was before Halo 3 came out, and it was the Babam. Remember the Babam story where
Babam.
JVB and Fumo were talking about how awesome it would be to be in a Pelican and just Babam, drop a bunch of people off and drop some bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely not a Hawk. I'm looking at pictures of the Hawk right now.
Okay.
The Hawk is not its actual name. It's called the Sparrow Hawk.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right.
It's a short.
Halopedia.
Just say it's a shortened name.
Yeah. Anyway.
I learned something today.
Learn something every day.
So if you notice, in the trailer, the guy called George052, he has grenades across his chest, like from a grenade launcher.
Yeah.
I wonder what that's all about.
Is that George or is that Ghost?
That's George. Ghost? That's Modern Warfare 2.
No, but there's a Ghost guy in the trailer.
Yeah.
We've been calling him Ghost. Anyway.
What, the guy with
It's
the skull?
the guy with the skull on his face. He's George052.
No. George is the big...
No, George is
the big tank guy.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I don't know Skull.
Yeah, we don't know
I don't think Skull Guy is the name yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys go to the Halo Reach forum, it's one of the most responded topics. It's called like few things spotted with pictures updated. This guy has a ton of good stuff, like new emblem, grenade launcher rounds, like vehicles, new battle rifles, different characters and things like that. And it's all labeled nice. It's pretty good.
The combat knives.
Yeah. Like they're guessing this one that Scully is Indian because he's got that knife shaped like that.
Huh.
It looks like an Indian knife. Like it's pretty detailed. It's pretty good.
What about the sniper girl with the robotic arm? That was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
That's Cat. Is it Cat or Kate?
I think it's Cat.
Yeah, Cat 320.
So the two
How'd they find
possibilities
out all
we
the
came
names
up
of
for
these?
that.
It says it on her armor.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, I haven't looked at that.
You gotta look really close.
I haven't looked
If
at
you
the
went
video
through-
in that much detail yet.
If you went through ODST, if you looked on the license plates of the cars, there was like secret things to Halo Reach showed some of their service tags.
I link you guys, but I can't find the chat room.
Oh no.
We'll have it in the external links, I guess, when PK finds it. Nice, pretty cardinal outside.
Oh, there it is.
Go away.
So the two things we came up with in the forums was that either her arm got blown off, or when she's in the process of becoming a Spartan, like her arm got all messed up and they replaced it with a robotic arm.
Well, if you're sniping that much, I'm sure you get a lot of recoil.
Yeah.
Right.
So, or they might have replaced it just for that purpose. Anyway, I'm sure we'll probably figure that out when they actually release the game. But any other anticipations on the? Well, I guess we're not in the anticipation yet. But anything else left on the trailer that you guys want to mention?
Elites. You get to fight elites again.
Yay!
That's gonna be so much fun.
Oh, I know.
I'm just fighting
that.
with
I don't think brutes were so much
especially
easier.
with the dying
Yeah,
yell.
brutes were easy, dude.
The brutes are too easy. The dying of the elites are so much fun.
Yeah.
That was a little too good.
Really, I did. That sounds me.
Hmm.
I don't know, when they were flying off, the music was pretty cool too. I like what.
Yeah, Marty is the man.
Yes.
Marty's a god.
So this guy on the forums listing all this stuff, he says this new aircraft thing, he's calling it the Eagle.
Because of the little picture on the wing.
Maybe. I don't know, but he's just calling it the Eagle.
Man, there must have been a lot of details I missed.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know for sure that it's called the Eagle, but that's his guess.
Well, yeah,
That's
but
just this guy's nickname for it.
Yeah, you need to watch it a few more times, Dusty.
no kidding.
There's some cool stuff that's like hidden little nuggets.
I haven't watched it frame by frame like some people have probably.
Oh yeah, do you remember when the ODST trailer came out? I went crazy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember PK.
You mean
You were all over it.
you mean the Halo 3 Recon trailer?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh no, do you think that was a good name change from Recon to ODS?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because people are still saying oh, they only named it Recon because they're just making this game to sell Recon. That would just
Well,
Right.
kind of did too.
Yeah, I paid $60 for my Recon helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they'd figured out all that stuff sooner. Figured out the pricing,
Well then,
figured out the scope of the game, but instead they were in such a rush. They just started talking and
Microsoft
naming
pushed
stuff.
them,
Yeah.
so that's just supports my argument why Microsoft should have left it to Bungie. But again,
Well, no, the problem is that Microsoft didn't help out Bungie at all. That one E3, Bungie was supposed to come on stage with what's his name? I think it's Dan Matrick. And like last minute, Dan Matrick pulled, I think, Shishka,
Yeah,
Brian
I know
Gerard,
that.
off to the side and said, "Dude, you can't show this video here. We're gonna wait till I can't remember what event did they show?
Oh.
It just said a
Tokyo
later
Game Show
event.
or something?
Yeah, it was at like TGS, but they pulled it off of the E3 show floor. They wouldn't show it at the Microsoft keynote.
I didn't know.
So
I mean,
what
they
I
had-
think, a
I
lot of
remember
the
that,
problem with
yeah.
that was that Microsoft didn't give them any support at all.
Yeah. They had the whole countdown thing going and everything, and everyone was all pumped. And the Microsoft was just like, no. That Bungie's like, great, we just had all this
I
anticipation.
loved how they put that
That's-
letter up calling them out.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
in the nicest way possible.
yeah.
Microsoft did this to us.
oh,
Attack them.
Microsoft's a bunch of jerks.
Well, I mean, I think Brent made a point on another show, without Microsoft, Halo would be nowhere, which is a pretty good point, because the only people that else would pick it up would be Mac, and
Yeah.
so we
Well,
Well,
that
it
wouldn't
was
have
it
to-
was Mac and PC. It was
I
shown.
thought it was only Mac at the
No.
time.
I
It
think-
was only Mac for a while.
No,
The
yeah.
original.
No.
No, it was for a while. I mean,
The
I
third
can't
person
remember. It might have
shooter
been like-
part.
They
Pre-alpha or
announced it at
something.
Macworld with Steve Jobs, but every game since Marathon 2 that they've made has been Mac and PC.
Okay.
So they
Oh.
were going to make it for Mac and PC.
Well, you
But-
gotta make money, so you release it for PC, but you're the one to release it for Mac.
Right, exactly. They weren't going to keep Halo just for Mac.
Right. But I mean,
Yeah.
still, the fact that
Marathon 1 was the only, and then their previous games was the only Mac-only game that they've made.
Gnop.
Yeah, and
and
Gnome,
now they're Xbox platform.
and Desert Storm. Right?
I know. I'm still having my anticipations on Halo 3 coming out for the PC. Although it probably won't
It's
happen.
never-
I still have my hopes.
It's never gonna.
Still have my hopes for it.
I'd be surprised if that happened.
Yeah, you keep hoping.
Still waiting for the Mac version of Zork.
Keep
I'm
hope
still waiting for
alive.
my floating golden toilet. Still waiting for that.
I'm still waiting for Duke Nukem Forever.
I've been waiting for a while, buddy.
I think if they didn't mess up Halo 2 Vista so much, it would have sold a lot better.
Yeah. I think it was just too far after the date for people to really
Yeah.
buy it anyway.
Well,
It's
they
Halo
they,
3 's
they
right around
messed it
the
up
about
so much because they required it with all the gold stuff. You had to have gold to host the server,
Mm.
and you had to you get like some players can restrict it to gold access only. You couldn't do cross-platform, which was another big
That's
factor.
kind of annoying. Like Shadowrun was cross-platform, and like having the PC version, it's not very balanced. I don't know how you would balance Halo 2 and
Auto
the
aim.
Xbox platform.
It's the auto aim.
Yeah.
I can tell you that right now because I don't know. I started playing Halo 2 just the last week for a little bit since I didn't bring my Xbox power supply back with me, which sucked. And I started playing with mouse and keyboard. Wasn't doing that well, and I put in my controller, and I did a whole lot better. So I mean, with the people who can precision aim with mice, and then you have the auto aim with the controller, it just balances out actually pretty well.
But if you're talking about the strict auto aim where it really helps you, that messes me up so bad because I end up shooting at the wrong targets.
Oh
Yeah. I hate that. Or like you're trying to aim at someone like long range, and someone walks in front of you and just completely throws off your shot.
Yeah.
So if possible, it probably makes my game worse, but I turn it off just because it's annoying.
Yeah. Okay.
So you say you turn off auto aim?
Yeah,
I don't turn it off.
if possible.
You're a noob, G-Nubbers.
Yeah, I am pretty.
Mr. I love MLG.
I don't know.
That
The auto aim for me has actually been pretty helpful, especially with snipers.
Yeah, I like you said, I don't like it when like somebody run in front of you. Let's say if you're trying to aim at someone runs in front of you, and then it's just like, oh, forget it.
Are you allowed to use auto aim in the MLG?
I'm assuming because it's default, there is a little bit of auto aim in there.
Right. There's a little bit. Yes.
Be way too large.
I mean, I'm assuming the default. I'm assuming you can't have any handicapped enabled. But I think the whole thing with the default auto aim is still allowed for MLG. Because I think part of it's also learning how the auto aim helps you. I think that's another big part of how they get so good at playing. Is you play the auto aim, or you don't play the controllers straight up. You play the auto aim. But anyway, in rant.
So we haven't heard anything from Bungie since the podcast, right?
No, not that I've seen.
Okay. I'm always looking to soak up the new information.
Yeah. Especially now since they have us a little more hooked and we don't have information to really go off of.
Yeah.
You can really only speculate for so long before you get bored. But
unless you're a fan fiction writer.
Well, yes, true.
That's me.
I'll probably go on and on forever and ever. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on to some random frags, and then we'll move on to another topic a little later. Someone want to take the first one? Or do you want me guys to take it? I know Greg wants to take Ian's, so we'll save that. No? Okay, I'll take the first one then. Puxatony Phil writes in, yo, what's up? Do you have an idea or any idea who I am? Okay, GLewis probably didn't get that reference, but I'm Puxatony Phil, finally back. Is that supposed to mean something, Greg?
These punks are Tony Phil in the sin. I don't know.
Nice.
He says, keep lots of school, no time, yada, 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 but I'm back now, so keep on fragging. He said he had a good one, but he forgot, so keep on fragging trucks.
What?
Good one next time. Merry Christmas.
Sailboat.
Toot toot.
Puxatony Philcrest out like a boss.
Like a boss.
Like a mouse.
Like a boss.
Anywho. Brent, why don't you read the next one?
Alright. DJ12 King says, "Hey guys, just wanted to let you know that for Christmas I got an Xbox 360 Modern Warfare 2 edition. I have Halo ODST, Modern Warfare 2, and Assassin's Creed 2. I have a question though. I was looking through the achievements for the Halo 3 multiplayer disc, and I noticed that it had achievements related to the campaign. It doesn't come with the campaign? I'm a bit confused. Thanks, love the show. I can understand what you're talking about now."
It says,
Oh, that's the guy that's been hanging around but didn't have an Xbox.
Yeah.
he's cool.
I'm confused here. Multiplayer disc?
No, yeah,
The
he got
multiplayer disc from ODST.
and his campaign related technically Halo 3, and he can't
Yeah.
get those. So
I see.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
the campaign's from actual Halo 3. I guess he didn't actually buy Halo 3. So
you have to buy the Halo 3 disc to get those.
Yeah.
Yep.
I haven't had it.
You have to read. You can. It will take that long. You can rent.
the game's probably pretty cheap now, though. Probably like $30.
Yeah. It's old.
Yeah.
It's outdated and old.
So last decade.
Very
Oh,
nice.
yeah. Well, both were. I guess.
Very nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and read the next one here. It's from Ian, soon to be the president of my fan club. I'm gonna read this. And if anybody listening to this understands what I'm saying, you guys are really
You get a prize.
You're probably young, but I don't have any idea what he's trying to say. Anyway, here we go. This is what Ian writes in. He said, "Yeah, this is awesome. GLewis is so funny, but guys, wish I could, but I am too young. I'm only young. Though I listen to you on my iPod, keep on fragging trucks, dude. I wish I could come. I live in Orlando. Yeah, I go to all the conventions, even MLG. What up?"
So,
Yeah,
So
that
he's-
didn't make any sense.
he's saying he can't come to Orlando, yet he comes to every MLG.
I'm gonna think he must have wrote that a long time ago for like the Dallas one. And
Yeah.
It was a recent submission.
His
I-
capitalization is terrible.
All the submissions are in dated order from oldest to most recent. So, I mean, it was very recent. I don't know. Who wants to take Big Gooba Fish?
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to make any sense.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I would hope that it doesn't. It's not supposed to. But
There's no punctuation in it at all.
Yeah.
Terrible
not proper.
capitalization.
Remember, this is not zero punctuation. This is Podtacular,
yes, remember
which you should go watch if you don't watch it. It's really funny.
it
Really
is.
should.
Done by
Missing
an
out.
Aussie.
Board game?
What?
What?
PK, you want to get Big
Starting
Gooba
this.
Fish?
Okay.
Big
Big
Gooba Fish.
Gooba Fish writes in. He says, "Hi, Podtacular. It's the Big Gooba Fish again. This is my random frag for the week. Today I was thinking about Halo Reach, and I thought that Bungie might be able to incorporate a skill system for the multiplayer. Something like gaining points and saving them up to upgrade your Spartans with increased speed or strength. Speed can improve your movement pace, and strength can improve your grenade throw distance and heavy weapon mobility. This is a multiplayer function, and that I think would work well and add a new element to the Halo formula. I might get angrily typed at for saying it, but I think it would be fun. An RPG element is in a mostly shooting game. Borderlands did it, Modern Warfare 2 did it, and let's say Halo Reach couldn't. Also, last episode you said you couldn't email me. Well, here's my email. Keep on friggin' trucks that have a power level over 9,000.
I'm gonna record the show.
Why were we
I
supposed to be emailing him? And the email will be in the show notes for anyone who wants to.
It's big. You gotta get home now.
What?
So I guess I'll come back soon and I'll get the key.
Oh no, were we supposed to email him about something?
Maybe he was the guy that couldn't come on the forums or something, so he wanted people to email him.
Who, Big Gooba Fish?
Yeah.
He's not on the forums.
Big Gooba.
Nom nom.
I feel
So
like I know.
We probably I don't remember the reference, but it probably means we don't have time to email you. So come join us on the forums.
Yay!
We don't remember what the whole situation was, so send us an email or something. Mine's dustorm@podtacular.com. Greg's is GLewis@podtacular.com, so I'm sure you can get hold of either one of us.
I'm pretty sure I can email him.
Anyway, moving right along.
I want this one.
Okay, take it.
One sec. Alright, okay. iJilk147 says, "Hey guys, it's iJilk with a frag. Keep on fragging truck wearing anus armor covered in fart juice that is being eaten by midgets that Dusty is trying to snipe while eating lasagna out of a warthog that is traveling 50 trillion miles per hour."
Did you actually count the zeros?
Yeah, I did. That's why I wanted this guy. I counted the zeros.
Okay.
Time to a dimension where there are A equals angry flying nanas. Want to watch G's dad.
A equals angry.
Squirrels and wraiths are covered in midges testicles that are eaten by Fumo G, who is splattering midget dots with his gum paste.
It's not splattering, it's splattering.
Splattering.
Splazering.
Oh, it's lasering.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Wow. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, that was.
I'm speechless.
That was pretty cool.
If you
I don't know, like I just feel rejuvenated.
Okay.
That's good, Greg. We want you to be rejuvenated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's all that we have for random facts this week. Next part of the show, we're going to discuss a little more of the anticipation side. We talked about the trailer in the first part, and now we're going to go around, and I'm going to start conversation off with what you guys most want with Halo Reach, what you think Bungie should put in, what they should leave out, what they should change, if anything. So, I already said before, the class system might be a good addition, I think. And I don't know, with maybe some of the leak pics that they have, the whole weapon forging thing, I'm not sure what to really make of that. What do you guys think?
The weapon
Run past us that we don't know. Just
weapon what thing?
Weapon
The
forging.
weapon
Let us know about that, because we don't know what it is.
Well, there were the leaked pics, and that's what people thought about it. Do you think that could be a possibility in here, like combining certain weapons?
Oh, you mean like the Needler rifle thing that
Yeah.
was one of those blurry pics?
Yeah.
Combine like a Spartan laser with a rocket launcher, make it like a super heavy
Well,
weapon.
I mean, I'm thinking, like, if anyone plays TF2 with the recent TF2 update where you could forge items into new items, I'm thinking something like that where you might be able to forge certain weapons together to make new weapons.
That would be cool.
I remember a Halo Custom Edition mod where the Needler basically shot out a beam rifle round, but when it hit the person, it had the Needler explosion. So it could be like mods like that in a way. Maybe not exactly like that.
I remember seeing an assault rifle that shot out only rockets, like at blazing speed. That was awesome.
Chaos
The rocket launcher that shoots trains. If you played Halo 2.
Oh no.
What, like on Terminal?
Yeah.
Terminal?
I love that mod. That was a fun mod.
Or have you seen that? There was like some hackers who had like on Call of Duty unlimited grenade ammo that didn't reload.
Oh yeah.
It was like rapid fire. I think it was crazy.
But yeah, so what do you guys think about those? Would that be kind of cool? Do you think it should be left out?
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be interesting.
Would there be like any certain weapon combos you guys would look forward to? I'd like to see like a assault rifle or BR rifle with a grenade launcher attachment. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I would do that. That'd be pretty cool. I could see that happening.
Grenade launcher is bad enough in Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4. I don't know if I'd want that in Halo.
You don't want a
I think it
noob
would
tube?
work. I
No,
think
Noob Tube is bad.
I
Noob
think
Tube
it
bad.
shields. You got shields. I think it'd work.
Yeah, but I mean, you just shoot a noob tube at the one, it drops the shields, and you just pop them in the head. It's like a noob combo all over again.
Combo.
Yeah, it's the new noob combo with the grenade launcher.
No, I would think the grenade launcher would be weaker than an actual grenade, though.
Yeah.
Kind
I
of.
mean, that kind of defeats the purpose of it then.
I mean, I'm
faster.
like from Halo Custom Edition that the custom map team made a grenade launcher BR, and it wasn't as powerful as a grenade, but it only took like 2 more BR shots to kill a person. So it wouldn't be like too much weaker, but it would be weak enough to where it balanced out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could work.
And then again,
they might have to. They would
Sorry.
have to like power down some other weapons, which could not be. I mean, if they're
Maybe
gonna add in the noob tube.
Could have like high splash damage. Like, or not high splash, but the splash radius.
Or like in Call of Duty, maybe like it's stronger if it just like pierces right through you without exploding.
That'd be weird.
I just love doing that. Throwing a grenade like right into somebody before it explodes.
cooking the grenade.
No, I'm talking about grenade launchers where you like shoot a grenade launcher into somebody before it explodes.
Oh yeah. I like the little animation that pops up with the guy
Yeah.
falling back.
Yeah.
The big grenade in his gut. Yeah, I think that would be pretty interesting to see the whole forging weapons thing.
I'd like it if for Halo they did a leaderboard type dealy like in Call of Duty where like you can't go down in level, you can only go up.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
The true skill concept is so broken. I mean, level is meaningless. I saw 50 versus like a level 1. It's a 50-50 chance the 1 can beat the 50. It's so broken.
That's why I don't judge anybody on rank in Halo. It's just not.
No, I think it's a good idea. I just don't think it's
I agree. It's a good
implemented.
idea. It's just not practical.
Because, I mean, if you're thinking of the Call of Duty style, you're thinking experience, how many games you've played, where the true skill is like, okay, how well do you actually play? So it's 2 different concepts in my book.
True skill really should work. I don't know why it
but
doesn't.
It's not. I think it's not properly implemented, and there's so many exploits out there like boosting
Yeah.
and other things like
People just go to 50 because like of the cool factor, not the I actually deserve this factor.
right.
I don't even see the point of buying a 50. I mean, you play against other 50s and just get your ass kicked all day. I mean.
Well, and then there's the little 2-year-olds that play online, which are oh so annoying.
Yeah.
They're not all bad.
No, they're not all bad, but most of them are pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granted, Lil Kook is probably one of the more mature young teenagers I've met online, but granted,
Well, at this point, Lil
everyone's
Kook
like-
might be older than EJY, actually. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm 14.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just saying when
I think he's 16 now.
I am? Sweet.
I mean, Lil Kook.
I remember back when he was 13.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
but
Those were the days.
yeah, back when Fumo and JVB were hosting.
You guys had Tool Booth Willie.
Those-
I'm glad I wasn't around for that.
Oh God! Don't remind me.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been some bad memories too, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, you get both of them. That's kind of the only way to go. But
Mhm.
anything you guys can think of that you would like to see, not see?
I would not like to see Class.
Go fast.
A better forge system would be nice.
Yeah.
No.
Far Cry 2 on the Xbox had an amazingly powerful map making system, and Forge seems like crap compared to it. If they could do something like that, it would be.
Well, I mean, it's Far Cry on the Xbox. Like, could you do it with a
I thought
controller?
about Far Cry on the Xbox, yeah. Like you could change terrain and.
I mean, I can understand not having the map editor on the computer because you can exploit code probably really easily. But I mean, with the Forge thing in Halo 3, they could have at least done a 90-degree snap feature.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And I don't know. I wish you could change the scenery around a little bit.
Right.
Like add a few more scenery things for Mike Machinima and stuff. And I'm actually.
I wish
Then there's the whole resource cap thing. Like, you can only have X amount of stuff, which, I mean, I understand they're trying not to, like, crash people's Xbox.
Yeah, have you ever been on a map that had too much stuff on it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've made one of those maps before. Remember my pit map with all the explosives?
Oh, yeah, I've seen plenty of those.
Yeah.
I like making maps with random holes in them so you just fall right through. That's
Yeah, and the minor glitches where you have one pixel underneath the floor and you start falling through the floor and you die.
Yeah.
Here's one thing I want to see is more massive battles. Not just a campaign, but
big battle.
You know, like give me 3 tanks and 5 warthogs and 2 of these new eagle things and per team, and then let's go at it.
All actual players playing it, but do AI massive battles with the 4-player, or if they do it 6-player co-op. That would be cool.
Yeah,
I
totally
90
agree.
versus 90 multiplayer.
I think if they could fix the whole bandwidth and 16-player cap, if they could bump up to 32 players online.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
That would be
I'm a huge fan of Big Team Battle.
Fun.
I want like a Blood Gold / Containment or Coagulation remake.
Mm-hmm.
I love like the big kind of not really empty maps, but just like the large open spaces. I love those because it's action packed, lots of vehicles. I mean, I love
Halo.
that. That's Halo to me.
The other thing that's Halo to me is Headlong.
Oh my god, I miss Headlong so much.
Mm-hmm.
Halo 2 has such great maps. The one with the bridge and the 7th column like statue, and it was like a construction site. Halo 2.
It was the big building.
Yeah, that was
where
yeah,
the bomb or the flag would be inside on the 2nd floor of the building.
That was fun.
Yeah. I think Halo 2 has so many good maps, but I think Halo 3 was lacking so much. Halo 3, I can't think of a single Halo 3 map that I enjoyed as much as a number of Halo 2 maps.
Maybe Valhalla.
Yeah, Valhalla was pretty good.
But that's about it.
Coagulation.
Yeah, I don't even really like Valhalla. Valhalla in the beta was so much funner than Valhalla that's out right now.
What was really different between the two? I mean, I didn't think there was too much, but then again,
I can't remember, but
They
I
took
remember
out some hiding spots that were totally unbalanced and unfair.
Yeah.
they like totally messed with the trip mine. The trip mine used to be on Valhalla, and the trip
yeah.
you have to like stick to the bottom of vehicles, and you could like set traps like with vehicles, and that was so nice. I don't know why they got rid of that.
The trip mine is like so weak now; it can barely destroy anything.
Oh yeah, it was amazing in the beta. It was like perfect.
It was so much fun.
They totally nuked it. I love just like parking a warthog in the middle of like the map and then just throwing a trip mine under it, stick to the bottom,
I mean,
and guys will walk
Halo
up.
3, they make it so that like you pretty much don't get vehicles ever for any kind of reason.
I mean, the trip mines don't really.
Kill you.
And I think they nerfed the Banshees. The Banshee like sucks now. You can't aim down. Like that just kind of ruins it.
I think they fixed some of it in ODST. If you played that at all, like you could aim down more. Like it was a lot easier to fly it.
Yeah.
I thought. I want to be able to drop a bomb on a Banshee. You know, like drop it like straight down.
That would be cool.
Like you can in battle stations.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Well, then again, you'd probably have to switch that for the fuel rod cannon in the front.
I don't mind. The fuel rod cannon is hard to aim.
We just have to make things more even, because like in Halo 3, like in Halo 2, it was the weapon, the vehicles were too strong. In Halo 3, it's the not even like if
Halo 1 Banshees were terrible. Like, you could take those things out with a pistol.
Oh yeah, they're pretty weak. But I think the pistol is just overpowered.
Yeah.
That was so strong.
People keep wanting that Halo 1 pistol back, but it's just...
It looks like they might be bringing it back, or at least like the Halo 2 pistol, because the pistol's in the trailer for Reach.
I don't know, it kind of looked like a Halo 3 pistol to me.
Yeah, it did. For me, too.
We'll see.
I hope I'm wrong. I hated the Halo 3 pistol.
Yeah, yeah. I like the Halo 2 pistol. That was-
Yeah, I did too. Most people didn't like it, but I really like the high rate of fire big flip.
yeah.
We're gonna get onto the submissions, you guys.
Good idea.
Unless there's anything else you guys want to talk about.
You know what I want? I want a big wearable recon helmet.
Yeah,
With
if they
my
come out with the
collector's
legendary thing, they have to have a wearable helmet.
Or
inside.
what, like
I
the
would-
legendary equivalent?
Yes,
Yes.
that'd be awesome.
I want it to be Avatar. I want to have Avatar mode, so all my Spartans need to be avatars running around with guns.
That would be hilarious.
That would be interesting.
I want it to be in 3D.
The tall.
Or
I wonder if they'll add Natal integration.
they better not.
So,
Yeah,
I don't feel like in
I
a
don't see
tall
how
game.
you would.
No, but I mean they could like do it anyway.
I honestly don't see the first-person shooter genre being really compatible with Natal.
Yeah, me either. But I mean they could do it anyway. I could play Halo 2 with a DDR map.
Apparently, there was a leak with Half-Life 2 being played with Natal.
I saw that. That might be fake, but I don't know.
I heard on the Rooster Teeth podcast today.
Yeah, it was on Kotaku.
Oh, did they come up with a new one on the drunk tank? I need to get that.
But I don't know.
But seriously, what if there is a legendary SKU? What would you want in it?
Wearable helmet sounds good.
Well, yeah, it has to be wearable, not like
Yeah.
the one that we got with.
The Halo Encyclopedia would be cool to come with.
Mm-hmm. I want the Halo Bible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good luck with that.
Gonna infiltrate Bungie.
Maybe like a Scully figurine.
I want a figurine of Jerome. That's what I want. You press buttons on him.
Whole Jerome thing.
Yeah, you press on the on him, and he says certain things.
Who's Jerome?
Brent, would
What?
you get that?
Who's Jerome?
God.
Brent,
What?
Would you
would
get
you
that?
buy?
PK just got
dog.
negative Greek cred right there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Brent, would you buy a Jerome action figure or a signed thing?
Like a signed, like picture of Jerome. Yeah.
Who's Jerome?
If it came with Halo.
He's the bodyguard for Bungie. He's like a big tough guy with a graph.
Oh, that guy. I thought we were talking about Halo. I know who
He
that
was
is.
on the Bungie podcast once, and then they had
I know who Jerome is.
yeah.
Only if he comes with a brute hammer.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. I think
Okay.
there should be a game where all the dialogue is replaced by like Jerome. That'd be sweet.
That would be hilarious. Like a cheat code where
Yeah,
like, all. No, they should have a code where like you turn something on and all the sound effects in the game are replaced by Jerome trying to make the sound effects.
Oh.
Mario would have a heyday with that.
Yeah. Oh,
Didn't
I
they have
remember
like a Half-Life 2 mod where
Yes,
they
I
had
love
that one
mod.
guy?
Such a fun mod.
He just made all the sound effects with like his mouth and replaced
Yeah.
them in the game. That was funny.
He replaced like 300 sound effects with his own like voice sound effects.
Every time like a bullet would
like
hit wood, it would go. Boop, 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 boop. It was funny.
Yeah.
That seems like too much.
It's
I
bad as
remember, like,
hardcore.
we need the old Halo 1 assault rifle.
They'll probably bring that back.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's with the 16
it'll be the
bullets.
same.
Wide of, I like the Halo 3 one better because the Halo 1 one has, I think it's a little too wide of a spray for.
That was a crazy spread.
Yeah.
I want
like
them
this
to
it actually.
bring the BR back.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to
Well,
be
the BR
50
BR.
of your enemy to really make it effective.
the BR was prototyping for like forever. I mean, the
They
BR's been a
broke-
prototype for a long time.
I want the Halo 2 VR back.
That's what I want. I want the hit scan BR, but I know it's never coming back.
Yeah, it's too
Sad.
crazy.
No, it's not that it's too crazy. It's just like they figured out that they could do something other than hit scan, and now it would like seem technically inferior if they went back to it. They're like, "Dude, check it out. It has like actual range. Like it's not hit scan. It's awesome. It's cool." But like back in Halo 2, you'd be like all the way across the map.
Yeah.
As long as that dude was sitting there and you pecked him in the head, you get
Yeah.
like a. Oh man, I miss the Halo 2 BR.
Would there be any new weapons you guys would be interested in having in the game, or do you think they old weapons?
I would say like a middle alternative to the assault rifle and the BR.
Like what would that be?
Not sure. I just think it's something that. Like that
I
would
like
be
I like
The
what they
the
did
basalt
for
rifle.
rocket pod.
the assault
The
rifle,
assault rifle.
the special assault rifle. Actually,
I'd like
like
to
it-
see them do something good with a plasma-based weapon, because it always seems like the plasma-based weapons take, like they're almost completely insufficient in multiplayer. Like the plasma
Yeah.
rifle.
Oh no, I use
That's
the
a
plasma
hard
rifle
one.
a lot. I use the
like a
plasma.
plasma rifle SMG combo is pretty effective.
Yeah,
Well, the nice thing about the plasma rifle is it takes out shields within 2 seconds.
yeah, that was always the point. But after the shields, you have to lay down on them to get any
Well,
kills.
that's the point of it, though.
Yeah.
Then how come like the Covenant has no like heavy weapons? Like I'd like to see Covenant heavy
That's
weapon. Like
fuel
if you
rod.
said the rocket pod. Yeah, they do the fuel rod, but I mean, that's not really used in multiplayer.
They need like a plasma equivalent of the shotgun.
That would be
The
interesting.
brute mauler was interesting, but that's still
It's still like bullets.
Yeah.
New weapons I count is like different from the Covenant. They're more like
I guess
little.
you want to consider it kind of a plasma pistol. Charge is kind of like a shotgun.
How about
how like
some
a
Forerunner weapons?
Yeah, more than Sentinel Beam.
I think
Right.
that's fair. I don't know how they put a Forerunner weapon on Reach.
Well, there's a Forerunner structure underneath, right?
Actually,
Yeah, but
like
I don't know why there would be Forerunner weapons there.
all Covenant weapons are actually
Based on Covenant or
Forerunner.
Forerunner technology.
Yeah, it's
That was what
Forerunner.
the Prophets and the Elites were fighting over. Was the Elites didn't want to use Covenant or Forerunner technology. The Prophets did. And then they ended up using it anyway during the war. So they're like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, why are we fighting?
let's side with the humans.
They quit.
The Forerunner. It's Forerunner technology, but it's not used to the full extent. Is what they were talking about. Like the Covenant is not that smart. Like they don't know how to use Forerunner technology to its fullest. They only know how to use it to like a limited amount. So maybe they make like some sort of like sweet weapon you find in like the campaign or something. That's a Forerunner like used to full extent.
Yeah, but I guess that's the problem I have with the plasma weaponry is that it takes the shields down quickly.
Yeah.
And I mean, but it just takes forever to kill them afterwards. With the human weaponry, the shields take a little longer to go down, but you can still get kills afterwards.
Yeah.
So it's got the best of both worlds, whereas the plasma weaponry is only good for one utility, and that's getting shields down.
Well-
And at that point, you have to switch your weapon out.
Mhm.
If you
Like,
have a
you can
good
just go
strategy,
around with BR all day long, just killing people.
if you're on a team, you have a good strategy. A lot of times, you designate like a shield. Like this is what I've learned from like a firefight. Like you have like a heavy weapons guy, a shield stripper, just like a basic weapons guy, and a guy who like picks up all those like
Long range.
the hammers. and
You have a
stuff
long
like that.
range too.
Yeah, long range, like sniper and like skill.
Oh no, I think the class breakdown is kind of like
The snipers are useless toward the end of firefight, though.
Yeah, with tilt on.
Yeah, when tilt turns on, they're just crap.
I like
it's
it
not,
if
it's not
they.
very fast, though. Once you have shields down and everything.
hmm
Oh, we lost Podtacular live.
Oh.
That's not a big deal. But it's
Never recorded
No one's
Because there's
there.
nobody there.
It's just a life
Never life is.
I like it if they return tracking to the rocket launcher and ditch the missile pod. I hate the missile
Mhm.
pod.
Yeah,
I like-
the missile
I like the
pods.
original Halo 2 rocket launcher.
No, not the tracking.
Missile pods suck.
Missile pop was cool. It was like rapid launch and things like that. I thought it was kind of cool.
If bringing back tracking means that they increase the power of the vehicles a little bit, then I'm fine with it. Just bring it back. I would rather have overpowered vehicles in Halo than underpowered vehicles like they were in Halo 3.
Yeah.
It was just you didn't have. I think that's one of the main reasons why Halo 2 was a little bit better for multiplayer.
Yeah, the vehicles were fun.
Like even though you have like avalanche and stuff, you're not safe in the tank. They just get a laser and just laser your ass.
Yeah, I hate the Spartan laser. I think it's too overpowered.
Yeah.
I know it only has a couple shots, but I mean, it just kind of ruins the point of really having decent vehicles.
Yeah.
Well, because it's long range. You can destroy a vehicle from anywhere on the map if you've got a clear view.
The problem is, like, I mean, maybe they should just make the vehicles stronger, because I really like the Spartan laser like it is now, but, you know, maybe you should just buff up the vehicles.
I still don't like the idea of having a long range ability to destroy vehicles. I think that half the fun of destroying a vehicle is, you know, kind of being close to it. Like, it is an immediate threat. The reason you're taking that thing out is because it is like 30 feet away from you.
Well, the whole laser thing I think is more understandable. But, I mean, going back to what we were talking about earlier with the Spartan laser, I think the trip mine, that should have been a little stronger because it doesn't take out a Warthog that easily at all, and I think a trip mine should totally blow up a Warthog if a Warthog drives over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have the, like, ability to put a trip mine down and have someone actually run over it, it should explode. Like, the amount of effort you have put into that should, you know, result in a kill.
I see that happening in, like, Halo 3.
Well, it should be a massive explosion. That's what it should be.
You know what I might like, even though it would be kind of strange, is, like, a grenade or a mine that you could detonate, like, remotely.
Like, remotely? That'd be interesting.
Like a remote detonation grenade.
That'd be cool.
Like, put it on a Warthog and just have the enemy run around or something. Or, like, pick up a flag carrier, and then, like, he's halfway to the base, he just blows up.
Put it on your own Warthog and then put it out there to be stolen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or it'd be like a suicide
it's like
bomber.
the detonator gets stolen.
Then they go pick up some friends, and they're, like, charging at you, and you're just like, see ya, and then kaboom, triple kill.
Well, yeah, but that could be, like, part of the experience is that if you get killed, you lose the detonator.
Yeah.
Like, if you get killed, you can't detonate that mine you set up. So you actually have to, you know, focus around staying alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then you might get problems with camping then. You know, just camping with the detonator and just waiting until, like, putting it at a doorway.
Call of Duty has, like...
But for Halo Reach, it might work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Call of Duty has the remote C4 and stuff, and it's not really used that much. Yeah, I don't really see people camping with it.
But, I mean, it's something I could see, you know, being used frequently in Halo. It just seems like it's something that would fit in the Halo, especially, like, if you're thinking about it in terms of it's mostly going to be used in capture the flag maps. If people are camping on capture the flag, they're doing it wrong. Like, the whole point of capture the flag is that you're constantly moving, you're constantly getting your team set up and, you know, set up across the field and stuff like that.
If you're in defense now, I mean, if it's double capture the flag with dual flag.
Yeah, but you're not playing defense with the proximity mine. You're waiting for flag carriers. I mean, you're actually actively chasing people down.
Yeah.
I think that's where it mainly be used, just like objective games. I was like Slayer. I don't really see it being too big, but objective I think would be pretty nice.
I don't think it matters anyway because it's not going to be in Halo Reach.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
We're being too creative for Bungie.
Bungie's creative.
I bet they've tried some of these things and decided that it wasn't worth it.
They put a lot more thought into it than we have sitting here for 15 minutes thinking about what we'd like.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a troop transport, like bring back the troop hog, or like maybe like a big, just like troop aircraft.
Like a life pod or like a lifeboat from like Halo 1, you know, those things you escaped from Pillar Bottom. That'd be awesome. Crash it on people.
I don't know if I like the idea of one craft carrying more people as much as I enjoy the idea of more vehicles on the map
Yeah, I like more vehicles better than one.
I think
large
a
vehicle.
more diverse group of vehicles would be cool. Like the
Bring the elephant
eagle
back and
thing would be cool.
The elephant was awesome.
Man,
I would
bring
love
Max
it if they
Hoberman
brought the
back.
elephant back and put it on more than one map.
Bring Max Hoberman back and just have him do every single map. Just not even hire him as Bungie. Just have him as a temp worker for like however long it takes to fix the multiplayer. Just have him design all the maps.
There should be a
Because
Chuck
his
Norris
Halo 2
vehicle.
maps were amazing.
Yeah, what's his company called? I don't remember.
I don't know. He went on it with Alex Seropian to
Yeah.
do something. They made Stubbs the Zombie. They also did the Blastacular map pack that came out like 2 weeks before Halo 3 did.
Yeah.
Kind of got destroyed. I don't think it was Halo 3. I think it was the beta that it came out before. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I just
it was
remember
right
no
before
one
the
played
beta.
it.
But those maps weren't really that good.
Yeah, that was my first time on the show, was the discussion of those two maps.
It was the Hang 'em High remake and something else.
Oh, hang on, that'd be sweet.
Wizard. Was it Wizard?
No, that
remake?
Wizard was Warlock in Halo 2.
Oh.
And Wizard was in the pack before that, I think. I know what you're talking about, yeah.
It was...
It was round, symmetrical.
With
I thought it was Wizard.
a couple jump pads down on the bottom.
Yeah.
Whatever that one was called, we didn't play that much.
Well, he didn't work with... maybe he did. It was called Certain Affinity. That was Max Hoberman's company that he made.
Oh, it's separate. That's right.
Guys, I'm gonna be back in like 15 minutes, alright?
Okay.
Okay. We will continue discussing it till you get back then.
Derelict, that was the other map. That's the name. I can't
That
remember
was
it though.
what remake.
Oh, I know what it is now. I remember it. It was rounded and yeah, it was kind of like Wizard.
What was his name?
It was Derelict.
Was it Dallas?
It's Derelict. I just looked it up.
Huh.
There was the Hang 'em High one and Derelict.
I want a turf remake.
Wait, was it?
Yeah,
Says
Turf
Desolation.
was awesome.
Says Derelict was a remake of Desolation,
Okay.
I agree with Turf.
which I don't remember what
Turf
Desolation
remake.
was.
Turf
Relic?
was all right.
Relic wouldn't be bad either. I liked Relic.
I liked Relic. I enjoyed
I would
Relic.
like Halo 2 multiplayer. Like the size.
Yeah.
make it HD,
Remake
just bring it
Halo
back.
2.
Just make
That's
Halo 2
I like the
multiplayer,
I like the
but no
Ascension
button.
or-
2.
But
It might
Yeah.
sound weird, and maybe I'm just crazy, but it seems like the more detailed the graphical, prowess of the game became, the worse off it was. I don't know how to like articulate that idea, but it seemed like how Halo and Halo 2 weren't crazy detailed in the environment, especially Blood Gulch. Blood Gulch was just dirt, and some
Dirt
mountains.
rocks.
And there was a cave,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Remake Halo 2. That's what I want.
I would buy that. I would buy just a multiplayer Halo game. If they just focused on multiplayer and released that.
I don't care about the story. I think the majority of the audience can say that too. They're just getting it for the multiplayer.
It's not that I don't appreciate the story. It's just that I enjoy the multiplayer, far longer than I enjoyed
Exactly.
the story.
Yeah, right.
I'm with you, Brent. I really enjoy the story, but after a couple months, it's all multiplayer.
When people look back on Halo, when they have video game history class 60 years from now, they're not going to look back on Halo and say, man, that was an amazing story. They're going to say, man, that was the beginning of real console multiplayer. Like a real online console multiplayer.
Yep.
In that format.
I mean,
Halo
I'll
2
play the story.
changed the face of console gaming.
Granted, I'll play the multiplayer of it forever, but I enjoyed the Halo story.
yeah, the story is good, but I mean, like Assassin's Creed story is much better. There's just a lot of much better stories.
Well, it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed is, Renaissance and history stuff, and Halo is, well, I wouldn't even call it a space opera. It's just, aliens. Aliens meets Starship Troopers. Yeah.
Wow.
Starship Troopers.
Certain Affinity worked on Halo Waypoint.
Yeah.
I believe that.
That's kind of surprising to me.
That's interesting.
Gearbox didn't work on the Halo 2 Vista, did they?
No, they didn't.
I think that was a lot of the
Forget-
problem too.
who-
Because they did a really good job with Halo CE.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
agree with that.
that's one of the reasons why I bought Borderlands 2, because it was Gearbox.
Gearbox doesn't. Gearbox is like a 10-minute drive away from my campus.
Really?
Do you think that
I need to go bother.
They're based out of Dallas?
They're in Plano, I think, or Grapevine.
Great bad.
That-
Girl who won the.
Should go
There's not
get
that many developers there. Eh.
should go get a tour.
Yeah, they're out of Plano.
That'd be cool.
I should just go. I always wonder what would happen if I met Randy Pitchford in like the supermarket. Like, what would I say?
What do? He calls Dustin. What do I do?
Randy Pitchford, sir.
Okay, now I'm lost. Who is Randy Pitchford?
He's the executive producer at Gearbox Studios.
Ah, nice.
I always wanted to find out where Cliffy B lives, because Epic Games is based in my area.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, just look for a guy walking around with a chainsaw.
Yeah. You should call him Cliffy B now too, because I've heard that he hates that name. Like he wants to be called Cliff Blazinski. I always call him Cliffy B though.
I always call him Cliffy B.
Man, he cursed himself with that because he wanted to be called Cliffy B when Gears 1 came out.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, "Whoa, man, I'm a professional. All right, I deserve to be called Cliff Blazinski."
It's almost a branding thing. Like, that's what, in this age that we're living in, like, GLewis is a brand that, a few thousand people know that brand and what to expect from GLewis.
Yeah.
What?
1,000?
I wouldn't go
Am I
that far,
confused here?
but
Well, I mean, people knew Cliffy B as that name,
I
what
got
to
you.
expect from him. And when he goes and changes it, he messes up his brand.
Yeah, I want you guys to call me Mr. Chicken Nugget from now on.
It was like Dwayne Johnson. Everyone knew Dwayne Johnson as The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dwayne Johnson.
He's somewhere in Dallas too. I don't know.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do if I meet The Rock?
Oh,
what are you
can
gonna
you
do?
give me a... Oh, please. Anyway, let's go on to the submissions.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I'll do the first one.
Let's do
You guys
it.
cool with that?
sure. Go for it.
First off, we get Chickenfoot here, guys. He's writing in, "Hey, long time to see. It's Chickenfoot here for a new Saj on Reach." What's the news?
Newsage.
Like a message, news message,
Like a montage, but it's news.
news,
First.
newstage.
You know, with the Warthog, it looked really anime-like, but no, this has a pimped-out, some Halo, same Halo look. Just saying. The guy with the skeleton head is freaky. I agree. It also looks fun. Also, all of the Spartans look individual and interesting with their own stories. So hopefully we get to see some Fillion, how would you say it? Fillion action.
Nathan Fillion.
Nathan
Yeah.
Fillion.
I just want to make sure.
I want some more Nolan North action.
Action because he survived. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. They talked about that before. Keep on fucking Podtac and knockoffs. Cough, cough. Just kidding. Just joking. Shout out to my homie Skills.
I don't know. It'd be cool if
Yeah, the
Rome did a play or played a role in Reach. It wouldn't have to be big or anything.
No. And he was like Lord Hood's security guard. UNSC and UNSC property.
Wow, we really went there, didn't we?
Oh boy.
I don't know. I think he deserves a spot in one of the games.
Yeah.
That'd be
Or we should have a petition.
I think the decision's been made by now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the game's already over.
I'm sure they can add
Yeah.
another person in there. I'm sure they can.
I think they can add Ron Perlman. There's always room for Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
He was Lord Hood.
And Lord Hood wouldn't have been at Reach, right?
But Ron
Yeah.
Perlman would.
I think
Just saying.
Lord Hood was at Reach, wouldn't? Because he's the guy in charge of the whole Navy. And Reach was, well, I mean, like, he wasn't originally. I think somebody died and then he took their spot. Am I right?
Who died in the book? The third book. They like flew a big Covenant ship into that big Covenant space station.
Oh,
There's some admiral guy.
Oh, gosh. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. That was a long time ago when I read those books.
Yeah.
I'll look it up. To the Google.
You go back and reread probably.
The Google.
To the
All right, well,
Googles.
I will read that law guy if you don't mind.
Sure.
Yeah.
First off, I would like to say that I'm definitely digging the new music that's playing in the trailer.
Hey, you're welcome.
I think he means the War trailer.
Oh, my bad.
Secondly, from an image that has been revealed on the Reach project page, it looks like the Halo CE pistol is back. Will it be able to take down Banshees in less than a clip? I don't know. But it would be freaking awesome if it could. Thirdly, much of the stuff gives speculation as to what's in the multiplayer, such as the armor permutations, additional artwork or emblems for different parts of your body, the ability to remove the helmet. These are all assumptions, of course. And lastly, I have gathered from the trailer that the character that you play as is going to be named Lone Wolf. I hope he talks, though, as I don't want Bungie to give us the old dog with old tricks. Nice. And the elite at the end, I'm assuming that we're going to be fighting them again. Woot! Shout-outs to Bungie.
Really nice.
Yeah. Shout-outs to Bungie for not making us wait until E3 2010 or 010. Keep fragging whoever made the girl Spartan lose her arm. It was probably Nene.
JBB fell on her. No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh.
Just
Ouch.
Dang.
I didn't mean.
I don't know. They did the whole no helmet thing for ODST, so they might do it for Reach.
I don't know what the
Yeah.
difference would be. Like, if it makes a difference, then don't do it. You know, like if it changes how you would play, don't do it. But if it keeps it the same, yeah, do it.
Vice Admiral Whitecomb.
What?
Good job.
Vice
That's the guy who
Admiral
crashed
who?
in the station. Whitecomb.
Whitecomb?
Huh.
Whitcomb?
Is it
Okay.
is it
Whitcomb.
WHITCOMB?
Awesome. It's Whitcomb. WHITCOMB.
Because I've heard Whitcomb
Yeah.
before.
Whitcomb.
Yeah, Whitcomb.
Whitcomb.
Huh.
As far as the helmet thing goes, I think it's more of like a thematic thing for me. Where, I mean, the kind of part of the magic of the Master Chief was that he didn't have a face.
Well, he had a face.
Had
You
a-
just never saw
Well, I
it.
mean, he no, he has no face. You should see it. That's why he keeps. No, I'm joking. And I know that it doesn't show his face though. He always has the full, bodysuit on. He's got the full
Right.
armor. And in a way, it was kind of like
And do you think they'll do that with this main character this time, where you don't?
no. I think that they've already, showing all of the other. I don't think they'll.
Because they didn't show the face of the rookie either, if you think about it.
No, you're right. I don't think they're going to show the face of the main character.
Yeah.
But I'm saying thematically as a whole, as just like the Spartans, like I don't want to see their faces necessarily. I don't know
We've
why.
already seen half of them.
I know that's the thing. I mean, it's not going to be a problem for me. I've already seen
But
it.
I mean, if you think about it, the theatrics behind it properly supported it, at least for the trailer.
right.
I mean, if all of them had helmets on, it wouldn't have been as dramatic, I think. So, I mean, I think there's a place and time for not having the helmet. I think they did it properly here, and I think they probably do it in the game quite a bit too.
I think the problem I have is that I got disillusioned with the ODSTs and all of their drama. It was almost like they had too much personal drama. It was like Nathan Fillion had this, sordid past with, God, what was her name? Dare?
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, Dare, what are you doing? We dated a long time ago, but I'm in the, Oni now. I also sound like a dude for some reason. Like, and Nathan Fillion's like, all right, but afterwards we're gonna rekindle our relationship. Like, part of the magic was the Master Chief was that he wasn't necessarily dramatic. Like, he knew that his job was that he had to go out and he had to kill Covenant. He didn't have time to be dramatic.
Right.
Yeah, but if you think about it, that's how the Spartans were trained.
I kill Covenant and Covenant property.
And that's not even like
Bring it,
congruent with the
back your
books.
palm.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he didn't... He wasn't talking about the baseball game or some chicks. He was talking about blowing some stuff up.
And I mean, there was a little bit of that stuff with Cortana, he went out of his way to go capture Cortana, but even then he was kind of like, melancholy about it. Like, he didn't really care.
That's how the Spartans were. The
He's
ODST.
all alone.
You saved me. Get in my head, girl. Get on the show.
It's like you could feel that he had like a little bit of emotion in him, but he wasn't overly dramatic about it. Like, he was just lonely or something. That's why he, had to go out and find Cortana.
Yeah,
But even with this trailer, like, I saw your report, rookie, and I don't want any of that lone wolf stuff over here. So you better keep it, on the ground or whatever. And then they get on the chopper. There's just something about that interpersonal drama that it doesn't seem like it fits with Halo.
I'm okay with some of it. When you got 6 people, fighting together, there's going to be some of that.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not a problem. Like, I'm not gonna like not buy the game over it. It's not gonna ruin the experience for me. It just seems like it's not even that it seems bad. It just seems incongruent with the first 3 Halo games.
It seems like it's there for more of a story development
Yeah.
perspective.
I mean, it was a good story, though.
Yeah, I agree with you on ODST. Like, I enjoyed the story, but the whole thing about them having a relationship before,
like, ODST
even that's
human.
okay. But
I mean, if you think about it,
Master Chief look more like a robot, and then they make ODSTs look more human because that's what they are. They're more human than cyborg.
right? That's
I
kind
am
of what I was
Master
looking for.
Chief.
So,
And I mean, even then, I can understand it with the ODSTs because the ODSTs weren't, trained as, 6-year-old kids.
yeah.
No.
With the Chief, he spent his whole life in the military.
Right.
Well, I think Brent, you go to the next topic.
All right. We're on Black Heli 007. Hey guys, it's Black Heli with a couple of thoughts on the Halo Reach world premiere trailer. Graphics look great. I hope that's exactly what the game looks like when it's released. New armor looks freaking sweet. Can't wait to see what kind of new badass version of Recon Bungie has cooked up. You guys think there might be customizable classes? In the trailer, one of the Spartans said, I'm glad to have your skill set, but you can leave the lone wolf stuff behind. What does that mean anyway? Anyway, I'm super pumped up for the beta. It couldn't come any sooner. Hell yeah.
Huh. I didn't notice the skill set line before. But that could be a big hint toward class style.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the big hint towards it.
Okay.
I mean, other than everybody's carrying around different weapons.
Yeah.
The other big thing was how he said that. I'm glad to have your skill set.
The question is, what skill set is it?
Mm-hmm.
If you're the lone wolf.
Ah.
Maybe you're like a jack of all trades.
Level 80 rogue.
Yeah. Yeah, tricks of the trade.
That's the lowest one.
He's assassination spec.
Maybe.
I could see it happening where, like, you could be, like, part sniper and also part, let's say, mid-range guy, or, like, you have good leadership.
Yeah.
Or
What if you
like,
could choose your own skill set?
or, like, Spartan and healer or something.
It's a healer.
Healer?
I don't know, like,
A shaman?
Let's just say that,
Like, he's,
that you're
like your
mech.
Spartan's going to have Flash Hill.
Yeah, you can heal your buddies. Like,
He's going to have, like, Holy Light.
oh,
Rank
look.
5.
Look into the light.
He can downrank his healing spells.
I didn't think it mean like that, but if they can make it work, they can have.
Dude, I would pay for that Halo game. Like Halo mixed with Warcraft.
Well, they have to do the massive online first. I think they have to jump that hurdle before they can really do that combination.
How would it work?
They had concept art for the Halo MMO.
Like the only way Halo MMO
they had
would
concept
work
stuff for the Halo movie. And
yeah, but it never came.
And Halo DS.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that was fake.
That was pretty.
Yeah, that didn't look real or that.
Maybe.
So do you guys think that Jason Jones's job details will ever be filled in?
No.
Probably.
He's like completely classified. I'm looking at his thing on the.
It'll be like Kennedy's murder. It'll come back like 40 years later. We'll find out.
Yeah, what he really did. Yeah.
Halo 12.
The declassified time period is 20 years. At least that's for the government.
He's like the janitor or something.
Who's doing what now?
Yes, he's quote unquote the janitor.
He keeps the fridge stocked.
Would you like some more dew?
Yo, Jason, we need more Red Bull. Get on.
All right, guys.
Yeah, he's the one that fills up the refrigerator.
Like he answers to Jerome. Yo, Jason, we need some Red Bull. Get up on it. Why can't you get it, Jerome? Because I'm on post. What I say, go get my Red Bull.
What I say.
What I say, go get it. There's a 7-Eleven right down the street.
Still think it's like walk up to the Bungie gates and be just like ask for his autograph. It's like I'm not here for the other guys inside. I'm here for you.
You signed my replica fruit hammer?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I wonder how much. Well, no, it might break, but I wonder how much it would cost to like a Child's Play charity, to where auction off being hit in the stomach with the grab hammer by Jerome.
By Jerome.
Child's Play auction every year. Something to think about.
That'd be interesting. Okay, next here we have Tyler the T3. He says, hello fellow members of Podtacular. Is Tyler the T3 submitting today? Halo Reach looks like it won't have Blue Team, John, and Fred's team in it. Instead, it will have the Noble team of characters never before mentioned in the Halo universe. Some of the characters, including Kat and George. I thought Kat was the sniper. She was part of Blue Team, wasn't she?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No, these are all new people.
Linda was a sniper back in Blue Team days.
Okay.
Cat Williams.
Very bulky and fundamental.
Free Cat Williams, baby.
He's been arrested twice. I think we talked about this.
We went over this.
Yeah.
Those babies.
Cat Williams and Halo Reach.
You're killing babies. Those
That's
babies.
a good voice actor, man. Good voice acting job.
Have you seen that South Park episode, The Free Cat Williams? Has anybody seen that? It's pretty hilarious.
I haven't seen it yet, but I will definitely check it out.
Anyway, he goes on to say, the Spartans look very bulky and fundamentally different compared to John 117. It vaguely reminds me of the Mark 4-5 armor. It also seems like the Halo Reach beta will come out in spring 2010. I know Bungie will create another amazing installment of the Halo series for fall 2010. Shout out to Duststorm, GLewis, and ChuckieJ. Keep on trucking frags. It's supposed to be Spartan
And Brent.
So it might be different armor. Yes, and Brent. And Painkiller. And ODST EJY.
Yeah.
EJY, however preferred it to be pronounced.
I like EJY.
Edgy.
Edgy. Yeah, it's my form name on other forms. It's not video games.
Edge.
Edge.
And I get Raza119, right? He goes, what's up, Podtac? It's your boy here with the one,
the only browser
Stop
one.
strumming your keyboard.
Oh, I can do it to my battery. But, and I just wanted to say, Reach looks pretty sweet. The guy with the skull helmet looks kind of freaky. And the trailer looks like a cutscene from the game. Shout out to my boy, Giffy Boy, Lancelot, GLewis, Dusty, and the best host Podtacular has ever had at all times, Brent Gamer. And my kick clan. We are now recruiting again. If it should be me on Xbox Live. Keep on fragging GLewis and Dustin for taking
What?
taking the P out of my accents. Remember
That's
that
what
last
that
episode?
means.
Because he's Scottish.
Is he Scottish?
He's Scottish.
Oh yeah.
Was it killed?
Yeah, I made a Craig Ferguson joke
Yeah.
last episode. I
Look at
remember
what
that.
you just did, Jimmy.
Okay. Oi. Oi, yeah.
Oh, that is definitely Australia. That's right,
I'll get-
Nick. You're mixing
I'll get
them.
Noob Smasher. Hi,
Go ahead.
Podtac-
Go ahead.
Hi, Podtacular. This is the one and only Smasher of Noobs. I would just like to say that Reach is going to be a very fun game to play. I can't wait until it comes out. Keep on fragging trucks. P.S. This is my first submission.
Nice.
Thank
you.
Congratulations.
Welcome.
Yeah, I think it will be pretty awesome too.
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's class based or not. I'm complaining. Blah blah blah. I'll buy it. So yeah, I'll play
Yeah.
that. But
They already have our money. They should just take it now.
already pre-ordered it, so. Just if there was just one level, it was 10 minutes long, I'd probably still buy it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm serious. If I went to Bungie today and they're like, the game is going to be $60, all right, are you going to buy this? I'd be like, yes, I'd pay them right then and there. I just haven't sent it to you. Oh, no, I'm going to buy it anyway. There's not going to be any deliberations into whether or not I'm going to purchase it.
Whether or not I'll play it.
Well, I think the multiplayer beta will have a big impact on it too. So I'm still
I
not.
mean, I'm buying it regardless. So I really don't care. I bought every Halo game. I'm going to buy this too.
Yeah, that's it.
For some reason, I keep forgetting there's going to be a beta. Like the other day, I heard the beta will be accessible through the Halo ODST disc. I'm like, oh yeah, I saw that sticker on the
Yeah.
outside of my disc when I first bought it.
Don't go selling that disc.
Yeah. That's why I never got why.
They still sell it. I mean, like, do they sell it without the beta now? I mean, I remember
No.
Crackdown.
No.
If you bought Crackdown new right now, you'd still get into the Halo 3 beta.
I mean, you couldn't get into it, but
You couldn't, but
Oh,
I mean,
I know, but I mean, like, it's on the disc.
is the menu item there?
Probably.
I'm not so.
I mean,
I'm not sure that's true.
I never picked up.
I highly doubt they went and redid it. I don't think they did. So
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna reprint the game just to get rid of that.
No.
No way.
No, there's no reason to.
No way.
Yeah, it just costs them money and it'd be pointless this late in the game. So
But,
I
like-
think I'm
Right,
just
but ODST is if you go out and buy a copy now, you'll still get in.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm
have
sure even when
never
it's out, if
played-
you go buy it, you can still get in.
Yeah, I'm waiting until the beta to come out so I can actually see it to see if it's even worth buying.
No, well, I'd just be worried.
To
I'd
see
be
if
worried about
what's
that.
worth buying.
ODST.
Reach?
What?
What?
Reach or ODST?
ODST.
You haven't bought ODST?
Nope.
Buy
What?
it.
You should probably just wait and
Ow.
rent it when the Halo Reach beta comes out. Just play
Come
that.
over.
Yeah, but a lot of people are going to be doing the same thing. So
Yeah,
The
it was
achievements are
cool.
really easy.
It was cool with the Halo 3 beta.
Indoor is not easy. Take that back.
No, it is easy.
I got
no,
into
it's
the
not.
Halo,
What's
I got
easy?
into the Halo 3 beta a week before everyone else because I knew people at Bungie and I got
Friends and
the
family.
friends daily invite. That was so nice.
That's pretty cool.
I wonder if we were to like call up Shishka and Brian Gerard if they'd like remember us at all. Like,
Dude,
you can just get us into the beta.
I bet Shishka would remember you, Brent, just for the Cortana dating sim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
were gonna ask her to go eat with us. Don't you remember? Or she was just
Well,
like
we
sitting
should
there-
have.
He
Yeah,
was
we
standing there all by himself. We were just like, well, we're gonna invite him to go eat, and then for some reason we didn't. I don't remember.
We should have
Wow.
escorted him to his room. Make sure
Fail.
those hard drives.
We
Major
know
fail.
we know Jerome's not here, but
If Jerome was there, man, we'd go.
Brent does a very good impression.
We'd go out to the, McDonald's or something across the street from.
And he would just be like, "Give me chicken."
we went to the
Give me
Chick-fil-A
all the hamburgers.
earlier. Yeah.
Give me them all.
Oh man.
If we really interviewed him, I would want him to say, "I protect Podtacular employees and Podtacular property."
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Add that to
That'd
the
be
intro.
that'd be my ringtone.
That would be my text message.
Really?
Whenever somebody texts me, that's gonna come up. Protect
But yeah, like Chucky was saying, having the beta on the disc is a good way to keep people from selling their games
Yeah.
to GameStop places.
Right. So when you go to GameFly, also because that's renting,
Yeah.
a lot of people are going to be trying to do the same thing. So you may not get the game right away
Right.
if you try and do that.
Well, I'm sure he has friends he could borrow it from too.
How much is ODST going for these days?
I think it's 40.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. I'd pay 40 for it.
There were some nice deals for Christmas. They were down. I saw some that were like $30.
Yeah. I think Black Friday somebody had it for 30.
And the main reason I didn't buy it was just $60 for a game, but they didn't really do anything like engine-wise or anything like that. It was just built right on top of
Well,
Halo
true.
3.
I mean, it's basically just a new campaign and
I'm not gonna pay $60 for half a game.
I did a breakdown. Somewhere on the site where it's like it all evens out to around $60, like what they're adding in.
I thought the $60 was aptly priced. I mean, granted, if people already bought the downloadable maps, and yeah, it was a ripoff for them. But if
Yeah, which I already did too.
Yeah, but that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, this is going to come as a surprise, but Xbox owners love some Halo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's when Budgie should have stepped
Brent,
up.
where are you getting this?
If you buy Reach and you have the maps downloaded, we will give you all your points back. So you get 2,400.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I'd go for it if they did that.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
It just
Hey, just deleting the maps off my hard drive was worth $10.
Like
Yeah.
they should be able to check your marketplace purchases and see that you have bought the maps, and then
It's
if you
not
buy ODST, there should be a section in ODST where you can like refund my purchase.
Microsoft knows that it's Halo, and they know that you'll pay full price for it, and they know that they don't have to give you your points back because not either way you're going to buy it.
I don't really know if it's the way
There's absolutely no reason for Microsoft to give you your points back, and they're not going to do it because it's the right thing to do.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like
They're not going to. Microsoft's not thinking to say, it'd be nice if we gave back those points, to people that already bought the apps. Yeah, that'd be really nice. I bet people would appreciate that.
pretty cool.
It's a lot of money. But yeah, I mean, it was worth it to me because I had lost my 360. It got stolen along with Halo 3. So I bought it just to play multiplayer. I mean, it only for that was worth $60. But it also came with the single player, which is pretty good. I think that if I hadn't had my Xbox 360 stolen, I don't think it would have been worth $60 to me. It seems more like a $45 game, but I would have bought it.
If Firefight worked better, if there wasn't any lag, and if there wasn't,
yeah, lag's just.
if people could drop out, of the game at any time and you still kept going, then I would pay. I don't know. I would pay a good deal of money for it.
I don't know
because it is really cool.
The lag that's in Firefight doesn't seem like it should be there because you do 4-player online co-op for Halo 3.
I've had some pretty laggy campaign too, unfortunately.
I mean, you're dealing with maybe a few more Covenant units, but all in all, it should be the same system. So I don't get why that doesn't work.
No, I remember some pretty laggy co-op.
Oh, I do too.
Thing too. It stinks because I think shortly after it came out, we tried to do Firefight I think it was Moose from Canada, and then one of the Australian guys.
Oh, I did it with Arbitration. It's terrible lag. Like,
Yeah.
we were lagging even before the game started. It was just bad.
But you can play multiplayer together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Servers
if they change that and put that in Reach, that would be the killer app.
that'll
Meanwhile, future Brent is laying in his deathbed in the year 2070, laughing with his 1 terabyte down connection. Remembering back to the days when he couldn't get a decent game of Firefight going because of the connection.
now I could play 12. I don't even want to.
Yeah.
Just hook into my neural jack, start playing some classic Halo 15.
Oh,
Well, who's got the next one?
PK, have you taken one yet?
No, I haven't. What are we on now? Death Above Us?
No, we're on Noob Smasher.
X.
No, we did Noob Smack.
I did Noob Smasher.
Did we? Okay, then yes, Death Above Us.
Why do people put X's in their names? It annoys like crap.
I don't know. Anyway, XXX Death Above Us says, "Hey Podtac, it is me, the only person from hell above the earth. I think Reach will have a little bits and pieces of Call of Duty with customization, and some parts won't. I think to keep it within Halo's multiplayer, this should allow you to customize weapons, but you don't have to unlock weapons and no classes. Like, if everyone started with a BR, you should have an attachment. That's it. Don't be messing with Halo's epitome of epic multiplayer. Keep on fragging Brent for saying my submission was invalid, and anyone that gets in my way."
I don't remember saying this dude's submission was invalid.
Neither do I.
Did I do that?
I don't remember.
I don't even remember what he submitted the last time.
Apparently he
I'm
does.
sorry.
I don't.
I'm sorry. Death Above Us. All submissions are valid.
All submissions are valid.
We want to make you feel good and not critique your horrible submissions.
Everyone
Or
gets a
your
trophy.
terrible name.
Well, last time he had a random frag, that was it.
Oh, that was his terrible name. Just
Participation medal. Good job.
Yes. I have so many participation medals.
Yeah, me too. That's the sad part.
You know what? I hate how they give medals out to every kid. You know, you need to learn how to lose.
That's right. Sometimes you lose.
Man, I
It's
lost
life.
all the time. As a kid. Man, I was real good at frisbee golf, though.
I'm terrible at frisbee golf.
Well, Punxsutawney Phil is again here. He says, when does the beta come out? The spring, right? I'm interested in that needler rifle thing I saw in a video. That's all I have to say. Bye. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you
Yeah,
guys
first-
remember Laird, right?
Yeah.
Laird.
Alright,
Oh
right.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He had a fundraiser for Child's Play, and one of the items that was there was donated by Bungie, and it was a tour of the studios, including getting to play the beta before anyone else. And it's valid for the month of April. So the assumption from there is that the beta will be in May, which was also when the Halo 3 beta was.
Oh, history
Yeah,
repeats itself.
And I don't want to wait that long, but it sounds kind of like that's when it's going to be.
However long it takes.
Yeah, so like what are you guys going to do if it's May?
I will play it in May.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Do you think it'll be a Christmas game or?
No, if it's,
Yeah.
well, fall. I have a feeling it might be the same time frame as ODST was.
So September, like Halo 3 and
Yeah.
I want to
ODST,
say between
or
September and November. But
It's gotta be the 7th month.
That's all
It's gotta be July.
Dang it.
yeah.
that did
So
I want to say September.
Okay.
I want to say
There's
July
a-
because I want it to be released on the 7th month.
No,
July.
ain't gonna
No,
happen.
never happen. Yeah,
It's
that's
gotta
way
happen.
too early.
That's during the
It's gotta
summer.
happen.
They said it's during fall. And
Oh,
yeah.
knowing the time constraint, they're probably going to ask Microsoft for more time and push it back to late fall
Oh, I
Stuff
hope
it with
not.
content.
to make
I don't
it.
think Microsoft has ever given them more time to do anything.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
Halo 2 was on that cliffhanger ending because they wanted more time and they didn't get it.
It's just they separated from Microsoft. Can't they do kind of whatever they want? Microsoft's just their
No,
Well,
because
Microsoft still
they own
owns
the
the
IP.
IP.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought they were kind of given autonomy.
no,
Sort of.
They can give direction basically. They still own parts of the IP and they can still like Microsoft.
I don't think they
essentially
own
is-
anything.
So I think they own a part.
That's
of it. I think they own something like something to deal with Halo. I think they own like a little bit.
Whatever the next game is, they'll own 100%. I can tell you
Yeah, yeah. They're one of
I
the
mean,
last.
Microsoft owns the Halo name,
that. Right.
so like
Right.
no one else. owns
Oh,
Halo.
I see what you mean.
Microsoft. Yeah.
EJY, yeah. Like the superintendent logo. I think they own that.
Yeah,
That's
why
why
they
they're
put it in a
selling
bunch of
shirts
stores.
with it. Yeah, you're right. There's like a very small number of things that they do own, and that's one of them.
Mhm.
Isn't that
Yeah.
why they had to take down the Bungie store initially? Because it was down for like a year and a half or something.
That
It's
might
a
have been
long
it.
time.
I didn't realize that was the reason, but it must have been. Yep.
They own the likeness of Marty. I want his face on a t-shirt.
They talked about that in the podcast, didn't they?
I
They were gonna
don't
make
have
a
listened to
mullet
the
Marty
podcast,
shirt.
but
Oh
that
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
great.
All business
I
in the
will
front.
Party in the back.
His old mullet picture.
Yeah.
That is great.
I have that gamer pick,
Oh god.
right? It's from one of the Bungie Day.
I remember
gamer
that.
picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Good stuff.
And now he's old.
He is old.
He's a cranky old man.
He told me off when I was like 16.
He did.
I was 15 or 16, and I was on the Marty Army
What did you
forums.
do?
I was on the Marty Army forums,
Really?
and this was, I guess, before Podtacular, and I made a thread called Brent Rants, and it was going to be like my weekly thread where I would go and rant about something because I felt like I was important and people, cared about what I had to
And
say.
you've been ranting ever since.
Indeed.
I left
So
as a
I
teenager.
actually went in there, and my first time I posted in there, I posted a Brent rant, and the next reply was Marty saying, "Please take your rants elsewhere. Nobody cares about your
Oh, I
what you
remember.
have to say on my forums."
Oh no!
And I was
wonder
like,
if we could find
"Marty,
that."
no!" I think I can find it again. I've looked, but I think they've
He's
purged
in
the
the Bungie
forums
archive.
since then.
Archive.org.
Do they keep forum posts though?
I'm
Probably
pretty
not.
sure they did some sort of purge at one point in which all previous seven
Those-
column forums were.
There's a lot of jerks on the Bungie forums.
Yeah, but this
That
jerk was
sucks.
Marty, and it made me feel bad about myself.
Was
That's why I
Marty?
had a troubled adolescence.
Was the Marty Army a group?
Yeah.
It's still around. I think I'm still
Yeah.
in it too. Just can't post Brent rants.
You should go back and check. And be like, oh, Marty.
Should make another one and just see what he does.
I'm back, Marty.
I got Jerome with me.
This time you will
Get
listen.
Jerome, get him. Kick his
Pull the
ass.
Jerome card.
But that haunts me to this day. I still remember.
That's sad. I hope
Yeah,
you get to meet
especially-
him someday and you can tell him.
Like shake his hand and then punch him in the face. Do you know what you did to me as a kid?
Scarred me.
I was just a boy. Oh man.
My life hasn't been the same since.
I have feelings of inferiority, man.
You killed my childhood dreams.
So that's how Marty O'Donnell gave me an inferiority complex. The story of my life.
Okay. Next one we have here is from Ice Snow Cone. He writes in, "Hello, people of Podtacular, longtime listener, late congrats on episode 200, and my first time submission for an episode, I believe. Well, I've been wondering, wouldn't it be interesting if some of the units from Halo Wars appeared in Reach? After all, it is the main UNSC military base planet in the Halo universe, if I am correct. It would be awesome if a Cyclops spec unit appeared, if not beat the living shite out of the elites. Speaking of the elites, looks like the elites in Halo Wars...
Not at all. No, wait, stop that submission right there. The elites from Halo Wars, they had that dangly, like the mandibles that just dangled down. They look nothing like that. The mandibles are tight on their skin. That's just BS. All right, go on.
Well, granted, it is Halo Wars, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the elites just look a lot better, all in all.
Oh yeah.
So he goes on to say, definitely more custom armor and personality into the Spartans, and Halo will dominate the online multiplayer. Suck at Modern Warfare 2. At quite a long submission, I have many more opinions on Halo Reach, but I will leave it at that. And sorry if my grammar sucked.
MR.
Keep up with the great work. Happy New Year, and may you keep fragging through 2010.
Huh. I never really thought about like the Cyclops and stuff. That'd be interesting part of a level. It's like you're a firefighter or something, and like maybe a warehouse, and so it's like jump in that Cyclops and open that door, and you just jump in there and run through a door, and then you just fight like with the giant mech. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
And there's no guns in it or anything, but you're just like punching hunters out of the way.
Yeah.
Roundhouse kicking elites.
Chuck Norris characters in the game. That's the new protagonist under that. We spell that over.
Chuck Norris. Always with the roundhouse kick to the face.
Well, Chuck Norris would just be unfair. I mean, you would be able to block everything by just standing there. I mean, you're just Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
He'd be too much of a beast to handle.
Yeah, you have it.
Would be the sequel.
It's age. Suit. Or Jerome.
We're down to our last submission.
Ooh, I think I got it. I want to read it.
Okay.
We got the last submission. Man,
From
did you guys hear that?
Greg,
She comes out. What?
you there?
What? Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Seemed like you were lagging out, kind of.
Oh, I'll find out.
Read it, Greg.
Did you guys hear that Bungie might release a new armor when Halo Reach comes out? This is just a rumor I heard in the Bungie forums. I highly think there won't be a new armor, but some people think there will be. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of different kinds of armor from the looks of it.
Oh yeah.
It's on the BNet Reach forums. It's it's all speculation though. It's a bunch of people who, from guys have designed it or people have taken from like different games, and it's just one huge thread of like different armors for like brutes and elites and Spartans.
Well, I mean, I think they'll definitely have new armor permutations, but I don't think I personally don't think it's going to be that big of a deal.
I want some Mark IV armor. Mark IV looks sweet.
What's Mark IV look like?
It's a Halo Wars Spartans armor.
Oh, nice.
Or you could be like Caboose and stay with the Mark V.
Didn't I tell you to get an upgrade?
On the top 10 list, number 5 is over number 6. But yeah, that was funny.
I found it.
Found what?
You talking about Marty's army?
Oh, you found it?
I found it too, but apparently the forum is gone.
Wait. He wasn't as mean as I thought it would be.
That's pretty cool, PK.
He wasn't as mean as I remember at the time. Here.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, I found
Well, why don't you read?
I thought he was all mean. Like the
Think
way I remember it, he was like, "Get off of my forums, Brent."
I'm gonna bump this thread.
Do you have to be signed in to view it? Oh yeah, you have to.
Yeah, I
sign.
got signed.
Signing in.
I am signed in, but it says access denied.
Because you gotta join the group. I
Maybe
think.
you got to be at Marty.
Oh.
Here, let me-
I will sign the.
I'll take
I will
it.
join the group.
Take a.
If I can remember my email address for these.
So you just copy
something.
paste the whole thing.
Successor.
Nice. Okay.
Did you get in?
Huh.
Well, there's 2 anonymous users that have been deleted.
Hey, I have a message on BNet. I never go.
Where's
on here
Marty?
anymore.
Oh, there's Marty.
I gotta join the group real quick.
Is access denied?
Yeah, no, you gotta join the group to get in.
Nice. Yeah, that's not too bad.
No, it's better than I remember it.
I think he was trying to be a good guy.
Or maybe he went
I'll
in
copy
and
that
edited
and
his own post between now and then. Maybe he knew.
He
He's
knew we
hearing
were
us
going to be
talking
talking about it.
He knew.
Yep. He's listening to us right now.
No.
Marty, we
did
love
good,
you.
Marty. We love your music. Don't stop.
Don't kill us, please.
That wasn't so bad.
I'm too young.
Yeah, you wish.
What do you mean? I'm 14. I'm like. I think the youngest kid on the forums is 12 though. So.
Well, that's not allowed.
Oh, God.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well,
that still needs to be addressed. I've kind of liked
Bam.
on that. That will change.
oh no! Don't do that.
Yeah,
Change it to 15.
it's necessary. Well,
20.
we're leaving it 13
How
now. We could change it, I guess, but that's kind of not the point, and I don't think
Right.
Fuma would necessarily approve. But anyway,
Not the ways of jive.
not the ways of the jive, the great jive.
Fumo does not approve, therefore.
Anyway,
Fumo with.
Wait.
Well, the one
Wow.
thing that-
Marty Elder.
about was if depending if like how the multiplayer is, what would be a kind of map that you would look to see for multiplayer? Would it be more like
Big one.
style, or would it be really big?
I
Or-
think it would be
Blood
like
Gulch.
more of like remember the diorama scene that we saw
Yeah,
in Halo 3? I think it's something like that. I mean, the way it's heading, it looks like the only thing they can do to change it too much. If you get new classes, you're gonna keep it small. It's not gonna work, I don't think. If you make it big, it'll work.
Yeah.
so you're thinking
But-
massive online multiplayer, not necessarily. I mean, the thing is, if you do the that many players, you're gonna have to be on the same team, and it's all gonna be AI. So, what are we?
Oh, you.
I didn't know PK was a high pope in the Church of Fu.
That was a long time ago. We made that Fumo got so bad.
GLewis is a priest.
Fumo, oh, this is
I'm
the
in there.
Fumoism stuff.
How do you see the
Yeah.
priest stuff?
Ancient,
I can't see it.
ancient stuff.
Wow.
I hit hierarchy and nothing comes up.
But I don't remember, like, I wasn't part of the community when this.
You don't remember Fumoism?
Oh, I remember it, but I wasn't around when the whole Fumoism thing went on. I came after that
Yeah.
broke down.
The anti-cast drop shock, the anti-food gods.
It'll be in the show notes.
Is it like Anonymous versus Scientology, the Fumoism versus?
Kind of Techia, the funny name.
It'll all be in the
I think Willie the Annoying was actually told with Willie before he went all crazy.
Yeah.
But apparently he was a little
I'm the
annoying
Canadian.
before that.
Yeah.
Apparently he
Oh,
screwed
yeah.
up like the relations with DropShock. I heard like GLewis made a good name for.
DropShock hated him too.
Yeah,
He didn't really
I don't know. It was pretty much like they liked me a little bit, but then they hated me because they said something about JVB or Foo on their podcast, and I went absolutely.
Now we're
I-
going off topic.
I like read an old post that says like they kind of gain respect for you, but
Oh,
like-
yeah, about him.
Tool Booth Willie screwed it up.
DM 7000 the thirsty. Tom the doctor. Sorry, this is just funny.
Okay, well we've hit the 2-hour mark,
Yeah.
so
It's gonna be editing nightmare.
actually the editing is not that bad.
Mm.
Not for this one.
This one was actually pretty good.
I think I might have said a few cuss words, but besides that,
I have 4 marked, so, and 2 of them were submission based, so they weren't that. And those can be easily removed.
I wish these images were still here. They were hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, are you editing the right board again?
No.
Put corn on the
wouldn't.
bottom. Who put corn on the bottom?
who's editing what?
Corn.
I see there's a comment too.
They're all trash.
Yeah,
He did the
August
comments
09.
all the time.
yeah, I deleted that comment. Just cause. I deleted all the other comments too, cause it's like, wait, what? Anyway,
Who is said and layered?
who?
Said and layered? It's in like trash comments.
Laird was one of the old members.
Laird's a
Oh yeah, Laird, an old guy from a long time back, said I think it's just an anonymous thing.
He's not really old.
If you watch the
Probably.
live stream, there's videos where he was interviewing different people.
His hand broke,
Yeah, he
dude.
did the Podtacular interviews. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was at a PAX or something like that.
Also, Laird did some like really big work. I forget the name of it, but he did some 3D space battles with Halo stuff a
Oh,
good
I think-
while back.
Yeah, that sounds
That was
cool.
Laird and some other group, and
That's what he did.
I don't know what they're called, but they're really cool.
Wasn't there somebody who made like a Podtacular RPG or something?
Yeah, that was Twest.
That was Quest. Yeah.
Mhm.
Technically,
HaloUnfolding.com.
That RPG is not, from what he said in the forums, it's not necessarily Podtacular focused anymore. I don't know. PK probably. Well, no, it's
this
weird.
is his second RPG on Podtacular. The first RPG is purely Podtacular and came out a while ago, but good luck hunting that down.
Was I in the first one? I downloaded it, but I couldn't
Yeah, I
play
think
it.
you were.
I think you were. I never played it. I can never find
I
it.
think I was a party member
Yeah, I thought you were.
or something.
But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up since it's 2 hours, which is a good time to stop, I think. Unless you guys have any more comments you want to make about Reach.
Don't forget to watch ABC Family's newest hit show.
The secret life of the American teen.
What?
On our live stream, they've been playing ads for the secret life of the American teenager from ABC Family.
Well, Chuck
That's a
starts up
good
next
lad
Sunday.
too.
And they were putting ads for like the PS3 and Netflix too. So
Yeah, but I mean that's slightly relevant.
Yeah.
Those involve a gaming system.
I own a PS3, so that's pretty cool.
Sorry.
yeah, it sucks.
So if someone wants to start reading the little
Oh
And
crap, Halo and Yielding just started.
Send in your comments, questions, submissions to podtacular@gmail.com. Your submissions are what keeps the show what it is, so be sure to submit. Keep an eye on Podtacular for an invitation to send in your submissions for next week's show.
It's like the first time in the year that Dusty didn't read that.
Be sure to. Should I just say them all or?
No.
Read all of them?
Well, we usually go
Be
around.
sure to check out our website at
That's tradition.
www.podtacular.com. But while you're there, check out the forums. There are many
regular Halo events you can get involved with, or TV shows and maybe to meet some cool fellow gamers. If you want to get involved in the community, check out the Podtacular professional, recreational clans, beach clans, community staff events, and much, 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 much more.
Because we all know how well the pro clan's going right now.
It's going so.
Gee.
Ba-dum-bum.
It's going very swimmingly.
Swimmingly?
Yeah.
Is that a
Swimming.
word?
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's a word. I don't know what it means, but it's a. Oh, it's going swimmingly, sir. Thank you.
It's not going south.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
That's
got
a lot of breathing.
Oh, then I win,
Oh.
Tunnel.
Am I on?
Or someone.
Yes.
Read the next.
Someone? Okay. Thanks to everyone that contributes to Podtacular by dedicating time to lead events, working on the site to keep it up and running, helping out with the bills by donating through PayPal, following us on Twitter and Facebook, or subscribing to the show on iTunes and Zune Marketplace. Give us
Honestly,
money.
as soon as I turn 18 and get a credit card, I'll donate. So
Oh, God.
If I have money left by
I
then.
can't see that ending well.
Should we get this away?
And check out the other shows on the GamerCast Network: Gamertag Radio, Uncle Gamer, Sarcastic Gamer, Achievement Junkie, the GCN Video Game Show, Post Game Report, and Destructoid.
now, what does GCN stand for? I've always wondered that.
Gamercast.
GamerCast Network.
Okay.
Only 2 of those shows don't have the word game in the title. You know what I'm saying?
Podtacular.
All the good ones.
Junkie and
Yeah, and we need to take Achievement Junkie out because they haven't had a show in like 18 months.
And you guys say we're gonna take that out every show, and it never gets taken out.
Yeah, we always say it.
It's taken
You
out.
know, okay,
now.
hold on. Let's be honest.
It's taken out now.
Anybody besides me, do you guys listen to it? Like I only
Achievement
Listen to
Junkie?
what?
I listen to any of them. Listen to any of the shows.
I listened to.
I listened to Destructoid.
I listened to Post Game Report and
Oh.
Gamertag Radio.
Yeah, that's a game tag.
I listen to Uncle Gamer because
Because
Paris
Uncle
is
Gamer.
awesome.
Yeah, Paris. I love Paris.
I've been slowly
That's a little
adding all of them on there just so I can get a familiarity. Being since we're technically part of the GamerCast Network, it might be actually decent to listen to their shows as well.
We got to
Great
represent.
we only do Pacific podcasts.
Destructoid makes money.
Why don't we make money?
Well,
Because
we're working on the
No
system.
one goes to podtacular.com. PayPal it.
We're working on a system that
No.
Something called Prime.
we've been trying to work on the system. We haven't been working on it too much, but hopefully it'll get somewhere.
Yeah, hopefully we're gonna.
Podcast.
I don't think we mentioned it yet, but it's gonna be the last episode for a while. I mean, not like a while. I'm gonna take like a couple, looking like maybe a month or two.
Well, I
And then when we
think
get back-
we're actually we're gonna take this break off. We'll actually have to talk about it. Which
Yeah, and then when we take the break off, we're gonna be doing. We'll
Which-
come back and
yeah,
everything we're gonna do, we'll be back at that time.
which brings us
Just
to
to
the next point.
record some clips.
Going to be gone for probably about 3 weeks. We get ready to head into the new year with school and everything, and Greg and I are going to work out a time where we'll actually record every time and not jump around like we have been for the past 2 months.
Jump around.
Hopefully, lots of new announcements, lots of new changes to the website to come. The show format's going to be a little bit different, and
Not really.
it's going to be a little.
We say that. We're not being serious. We say that.
I have plans.
And corn.
So look for the changes, and we'll make announcements on the website with progress and stuff like that. Couple things to point out: the IRC is still being worked on. There's still a few kinks to work out, but other than that, it's up and operational. PK's been hanging out there a lot, giving me some grief.
Hey, you're attacking my channel.
You're attacking my IRC server.
I'm not attacking anything. It's public.
False.
It's mine. I set it up.
I'm still pretty confused on what IRC is, so I have an
Internet
IRC.
relay chat.
It's a big
Yeah.
chat room.
But everyone just yelled.
Yeah,
The chat room.
I got it in it.
Whenever you like watch TV and they're always like, "What are your kids doing on the internet?" It's one of those. It's one of those.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? They're on the
They're in-
Podtacular IRC channel.
Chatting with
Chatting
random.
to creeps like GLewis.
Yes.
That would be an awesome
CODS.
commercial.
The internet is a series of tubes, all right? Okay, and whenever the tubes get mixed together, whenever the fluids running through the tubes get mixed, then you can
You
talk to
contact-
each other through IRC.
Don't cross the teams.
No, you want to cross the tubes because that's how IRC works. It's just a bunch of crossed tubes.
I was just wanting to say
It
something.
makes so much sense now.
Yeah, Al Gore was a genius.
Look, the internet is not a dump truck, all right?
That's right. It's a series of tubes.
It's a series of tubes.
And it gets clogged up sometimes.
Okay. Well, enough of our ranting. The person you heard doing the announcements at the beginning of the show was actually amplified, and he decided to just do that and that alone. So he
Selfish.
was there. He was here for all of, I guess, 30 minutes while we were setting up.
Thank you, Amplified.
Wait, is he on an MLG team?
Getting your time.
Yes.
He is.
He is his
Oh.
own MLG team. It's like 1-on-4.
Nice.
Pretty scary watching him play.
Speaking of which, Chucky and Greg, aren't you both going to be at Orlando?
That would be a no. We didn't break that to you yet.
Uh-oh.
Where's Greg?
Greg? What's going
What?
on here? What's going
I'm
on?
watching Halo and yielding. What are we doing?
We're talking about you going to MLG Orlando.
Oh, I'm not going. What did anyone say about
Okay.
He posted a
And-
thread.
And I have a work deadline like the very next day. So,
Well, that's understandable for you.
yeah.
No, for me, I'm just poor.
You're a respectable member of the community, Chucky. I don't know.
No, like it was planned. I mean, I was going to go, and then this happened. So
That's
I might still run down there just so I can experience it, but I'm not sure.
Experience all of that free Dr. Pepper. It's awesome.
It could be worth it just for that.
They open it for you. They have girls that stand there with some sort of strange single-use like tool that I've never seen before. It like only opens, cans of soda, and they sit there and they ask you, "Do you want Dr. Pepper cherry or Dr. Pepper regular?"
The weird thing about that, Brent, is I was having a dream about that exact situation last night.
Well, this is heaven on earth, and that's exactly what they do.
That's a job they're getting into your mind now. All you think about is Dr. Pepper now. You've been dreaming about it.
Actually, that caused a problem because we managed to get on the main stage. We were like sitting right next to the main stage, and I drank so much Dr. Pepper that I had to leave, and I wasn't sure they were going to let me back in because there were like 50 people trying to get on the main stage, and we had somehow got onto the side benches where famous people and the moms of MLG pros
No
and stuff.
famous people
The
upstairs.
mom.
we got the places we weren't supposed to get to, which was somewhat surprising.
Well, it's not that we weren't supposed to be there. It's just no one else realized that. I mean, you just sit there. I mean, it's kind of what we did. We just kind of sat down. No one said anything.
Brian Gerard.
Yeah. So then I ended up having to leave to use the restroom, and then Greg talked to the security guy that stood next to the little latch they have that separates the main gate from the people trying to get in. And he's like, "Yo, get that guy back in." And he's like, "All right," and he opened the gate.
Was that the same guy that you ran over when we first went in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
That thing. Oh, that's too funny when he did
It
that.
wasn't my fault, dude.
I wish
Actually,
MLG
that might
could
have helped
make
us
a
get
shot.
up on. That might have helped us get the seats we got. A little distraction.
Yeah.
Distract mode. I got this.
Distract. I'll knock the bell down. You go sit on the bench. Save me a speed. Great. Oh, that was crazy.
Okay. Well, without further ado, I am Duststorm. Greg.
I'm GLewis.
Everyone's slacking here. Brent, you're.
No, I said it. I said I'm Brent Gamer.
Oh, we didn't hear you.
I'm here.
I'm Painkiller 05.
I'm ChuckieJ.
And I am the ODST EJY.
And we'll see you guys in about 3 weeks.
Keep on dragging trucks.
Keep on blasting the vent core.
Keep on
Yes.
tripping.
Nice reference, PK.
This week on the GamerCast Network. Pixel Junk Shooter, Revenge of the Wounded Dragons, and Blu-ray 3D are covered in episode 80 of the Sarcastic Gamer PlayStation podcast. The Podtoid has to apologize. Episode 129 is one of the most insane, fast-paced, and entertaining episodes they can remember, but the audio is awful. Adam Dork picked a hell of a week to go to Japan. Just how bad is the action Puzzler The Void? Find out in episode 173 of the Video Game Show. Discover the community that brings you all these great podcasts and more at GamerCastNetwork.com.